allow you to get so much more done. Now, tip number 2 actually
Now,
builds
tip
off this
actually
by
builds
helping you
up this,
reduce
helping
the
you
amount of
reduce the
time you
amount of
spend
time
in
you
the
spend
morning deciding on what you need to do today. I call it the critical completion checklist, one of the simplest but most powerful routine elements on Earth. Before I explain this though, if you're finding this content valuable, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We've got a ton of epic content planned, and this will make sure you don't miss it. Okay, so every night before finishing work, and definitely before going to bed, I make sure I do one thing. I take out my notebook and I write down the 3 critical things I know I need to complete the following day. Doing this before you clock out for the day is key. This is when everything from the current day is still fresh in your mind. You know what you got done, what went well, what didn't, and now you can synthesize all of that fresh data and write down the specific things you need to do tomorrow. Why this is so important has everything to do with the first tip. It's all about reducing the amount of time between idea and execution. When I wake up in the morning, I sit down at my desk and I know exactly what I need to do already by referencing what past Anthony wrote in his notebook. If I don't do this, I end up spending a chunk of my morning first figuring out what I should be doing, which slows down the entire process of going from idea to execution. My goal with the 3 things I write down is to be as specific and measurable as possible. Not something lofty and immeasurable like start working on that YouTube video, but instead very specific, like film all the B-roll required for the YouTube video you shot 2 days ago, or finish editing that Facebook ad for your local gym client. You want things with a very clear black and white start. Now, a couple things I've discovered after doing this for years. For me, a physical notebook works best because I can literally leave it open on my desk at all times versus a list or some trendy app on my phone that can get buried, it's easy to lose, and every time you want to use it, you open up your phone, which is a massive source of distraction. I also like the notebook because when I'm on calls with people, I can literally have it open and take notes on specific actionable items that I would otherwise immediately forget after the call. Without a notebook, regularly I'll get off like a Zoom call and forget 90% of the things that I said I would do on that call. Not to mention another accessory benefit of the critical completion checklist is that for people who work from home, if you're anything like me, sometimes it can be hard to separate work and life. For me, knowing my office is literally always right there in my house. Sometimes I struggle unplugging and telling myself it's okay to stop working for a day. By defining my 3 critical things the night before, I'm essentially structuring my next day with a super black and white line. Once these 3 major things are done, you can check out. If that comes at 4 p.m., awesome, you're done early. If it takes until 10 p.m., tough cookies. Take that into account the next time you define your day and throw an unrealistic amount of work on your plate. Or, this is a big or, maybe ask yourself why it's taking you so long to do the things you thought you'd be able to finish by 5 p.m. And that takes us back to the first tip in this video. Okay, moving on though. Up next, we've got a cliche tip, but stick around because I'll take it a step